Hello, everybody. Just a quick message from me, really, and a story. So in my front room, all of my book covers are displayed, they're framed, and they're up on the wall. And I noticed this week that Not So Perfect, my second book, my first collection of short fiction, Not So Perfect, is 10 years old this month. 10 whole years, a decade old. And of course, that is crazy and brilliant because it means I'm still here, still doing things with words, and I'm writing now. It's not the end of it. I mean, there's been 3 books since then, but it's definitely not the end of it. There's more really exciting stuff to come. But what I wanted to do is give you a real, honest, heartfelt thank you message. Seriously, thank you so much to everybody who's bought the books that I've written, who said nice things about them, lent them to people, recommended them to people, stocked them, libraries, anybody that's had me talking to people about writing my work. It is an honour and a privilege, and I mean that without it being kind of trite or anything corny. It is a genuine honour and privilege to be in this industry and to be able to have been in this industry for so long, and to still be learning as well. I think that is a massively important thing and a massive driving force. But yeah, a massive thank you to everybody who's been along for the ride this past 16, 17 years, I think it is, this year. It's insane, but it's brilliant. And I'm still loving it. I'm still as passionate about books and writing and words and all that kind of thing as I was, 16, 17, 18, 19 years ago, whenever I first wanted to get into writing. And a message as well that, if anybody out there is gets to see this, who's thinking of becoming a writer or wants to become a writer, you absolutely can. It's hard work. You have to work really hard at it. You need to be tenacious. You need a thick skin sometimes because you have to get used to people saying, no, we don't like that, we don't like you for this, or we don't like your words. But look, if I can, anybody can as well, as long as you have the talent, as long as you have the tenacity and the work ethic to make the most of it. You'll give yourself a great chance. I'm going to read you a story that I never get a chance to read, or very rarely get a chance to read. And for a long time, this is my favourite one in the book, and it's one that nobody ever really notices. But it's a celebration, and I'm going to celebrate by reading "In My Head, I'm Venus," and I love the illustration. I was going to get that tattooed on me for a long period, and then I didn't. I opted for a slightly different thing. But this is called "In My Head, I'm Venus." 10 years old officially. She sees him at the checkout. He's pushing his pin into the machine, and she decides, yes, I'd like a man like that. She likes how he's standing, likes the lines of his jaw and the shape his hair makes when it meets his neck. Yes, I would like a man like that, she thinks, and then yes, I will follow him. The man is carrying his bag and is walking towards the exit. She has planned her route. Their paths will converge at the doors. When she reaches the lingerie section, she slows up a little. The man has been caught behind a woman pushing a pushchair and a friend with a trolley. She can see that he's frustrated. She thinks, if I was with him, I'd barge him out of our way. Elbows and shoulders, she thinks, no problem. The man slips between them. Pardon me, thank you, thanks. And then he's able to stride towards the door. They're on course to meet, and in a few moments her life will be changed, and his life will be changed, and she'll say hello, and he'll say hi, and then it will begin. She's past the socks, the wallets and the watches. He's moving away from the jumpers, and here are the doors. She counts down in her head. 3, 2, 1, go. She touches his arm. He turns. He's surprised. She says, hello, and he says hi, and she's not quite sure that she likes his chin. They're out in the car park. He is surprised and red-cheeked and a little fidgety, and she's not sure that she likes his chin. She introduces herself. He says, and I'm Michael. And she likes that, and she wonders whether a good, strong name can make up for such a disappointing chin. He says, I really should be going. He says it with a smile, and she says, that's fine. And she follows him to his car. She stands to one side while he opens the boot and places his bag inside. She looks into the boot, thinks, interesting. He says, well, it's been lovely to meet you. And yes, she agrees, yes, it has. He says, but I've got to be somewhere. So she says, take me with you. And he looks confused, fidgety again, drums his fingers against his pants, so she explains quickly that she better not because her car's here and she'll be needing it. Then she offers him a phone number and he says okay, and he suggests she leans on his back to write it down. They touch through tissue and lipstick and clothes. From the driver's seat he promises to call, and through the window he promises to call. He waves as he pulls away, and she waves back, all girly-like, like a cheerleader, and she blows him a kiss, sends it through his rear window and onto his neck. Mwah. Well, she's home now. She's been thinking about that chin, been thinking of cupping it, or kissing it, or flicking a tongue against it. She's thinking about being playful, thinking about taking him and his chin to bed. She's thinking about being playful and his chin and her bed and his name. What a nice shape my mouth makes when I say it. She's thinking about sweat and smells and rocking and him being beneath her and him saying her name and him looking up at her like she's a goddess, like she's a star, like she's Venus. She's thinking all of these things and the phone's ringing. It's ringing and ringing and she's not answering it. It's ringing, ringing, and she's not answering it, and then it stops. She does not adjust her position. She stays as she is on the couch, her hands to her chest, and in her head, she's Venus. So, again, thanks for listening, and thanks for being around for so long, some people. Thanks for being around for a relatively short time, some people. It's brilliant to know there's a community out there and that everybody's being supported. So yeah, big thank you. I wish you an amazing week, everybody. Thank you.